My name is Sumanth and I live in Hyderabad, Telangana. I have completed my graduation in B.Tech with Electrical and Electronics as my stream at Arjun College of Technology and Science affiliated to Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, with aggregate of 74%. After completing my graduation, I was looking to start up my career in software or IT related companies. At that time, I have heard about eVision TechnoServe and their on-job training program, and found that eVision is much impressive company to learn many skills related to IT. Have known about eVision and joined eVision TechnoServe Private Limited in March 2nd week. Through this training, I have learned many things about IT, which includes core technologies like CCNA, routing and switching, cyber security, Windows administration, and Linux administration. As different companies will use different operating systems, so there is a need to know all operating systems. They were different experienced and certified trainers for different modules. In this training, they trained starting from basics to core knowledge. Throughout the training, they were explained network basics, which covers networking setup, setting up a basic network, and I learned about types of networks and technology to transfer data through the network. I have learned media through which the data is shared in the network. I have learned devices used in the network and also learned about virtualization and how can a network be virtualized, and learned about protocols used in a network for doing communication between the devices. I have also learned about hypervisors and types of hypervisors. In this on-job training, I have learned about IP addressing and versions of IP addressing and how to assign a IP address to a device, and how to assign IP address to bulk devices automatically using a DHCP server. Since we can't assign a IP address to many systems at a time, we can do it through a DHCP server. And I have known about MAC address and IP address and how they will be a unique address for every device. I have learned about network security and what threats a network will have and how we can secure a network. Since there are many cyber hackers attacks, we need to secure our network. So I learned how to secure our network through this on-job training program. I have learned how we can serve a drive by how we can secure a drive by encrypting with it a password, and learned about virtual private network. I have also learned about proxy and how it will be used to hide our IP address by providing a public IP address. And I have also learned about firewall and how it provides security from hackers attack by using Windows security firewall. Not only knowing theoretically, throughout this training we have learned theoretically and presented it through using presentations and done practicals in a VMware workstation to get a real-time experience. We have also had a mock interviews in which we can revise our weekly topics. I have learned about setting up BIOS and known deeply about hardware, software, and operating system. How can we boot the system and how to create a bootable pen drive. I have learned about Windows 10 installation and administration, like creating user and administration account. I have learned how to create a work group will be and how a work group environment will be. I have also learned its advantages and disadvantages of work group. I have learned about domain and how domain is different from work group. I have learned about domain controller and Active Directory domain services, like that. I have also learned about roles and responsibilities which a system engineer to be know. How to access a remote desk and how to manage a printer in a network. I have learned much more and I am confident that I can showcase these skills whenever I need to show up my skills. Through this course, I am confident enough that I can use these skills I learned about IT domain whenever I get a chance. I would thank eVision TechnoServe for giving me this wonderful opportunity.